Hey everyone, welcome back to another beautiful episode of Music Blast Gaycast.
Yeah.
Sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I have been,
What do you mean you made P meme?
sorry I haven't made a good video in a while.
What do you mean you made P meme?
Sorry I haven't made a bad video in a while. AKA a podcast. So here it is.
Too much quality content on Ryley's channel.
Too much editing.
Bring it down.
P-meme was made in Vegas, which I never use anything for. I use all podcasts are done in Windows Movie Maker.
As
Standard
they should
quality.
be.
So yeah. So today it's a very special episode because we're gonna be reviewing an album that was written and directed and shot compositioned by my two co-hosts. Wow.
Me and the other guy.
Yourselves.
Me.
And
Me and me, yeah, fuck you. Okay.
us. We.
Great.
Them.
Why don't you introduce us, fool?
Yo, go ahead and introduce your friends, why don't you?
Okay, we got a guy who fucking hates the magical lands, and we got a guy who hates the guy who hates the magical lands. Alright.
I didn't know you hated me.
So we're gonna be going through both albums. So about, some songs.
They're similar, so.
We're just gonna comment on them. Wow.
It's like 50 songs or something?
Should be pretty fucking tight. Alright. Would you do the honors, my Valentine?
Yes. Let us commence.
So right away, I'm not a fan of whatever this instrument is.
What is this instrument? I
It's a
didn't make
flute.
this one, this was Zach.
This is a flute?
It's a
Is it like an oboe?
Yeah,
Oboes and flutes
I
are
can
not
actually
the
look at
same at all. Oboes is a woodwind.
what it
Flute
technically
is
is.
also a woodwind, but it's different woodwind. So it doesn't have a reed.
I don't like this song. It's too slow, but it is creeping, which
It's a mood song. It sets the tone.
it
Yeah,
sets the tone.
The very opening, it's got a,
Yes. LARP 1 in general has a much darker tone than LARP 2, I believe. More ominous, mostly because of the presence of the woods
and Trenton.
and this giant CGI. There's more CGI monsters.
It has the same amount, there's two.
Trenton as a villain is better than
True. But this
I also.
we're
Go
not
ahead.
talking about the story here. We're not talking about the story here, so.
I was gonna say, I made pretty much all of the songs that I did before we filmed either
Yeah.
of the LARPs. Zach did a lot of them afterwards.
Yeah,
did
so
that.
that's
Did
the
the
big
scenes.
thing.
Yeah. I don't understand that.
That's the big thing we can talk about, because Devin
I don't
makes
understand
a
how that
bunch of
works.
songs, and then I
Because
make
Kevin
them work.
Penn can also
Okay, I'll
like
explain the process. Devin
Kevin
made a
Penn
bunch
can,
of
like
songs.
also made all of the songs for Made in Abyss like before the show was even done.
He's a big trained boy. He knows his music.
Is he a big
For the
fan?
first one in particular.
Yeah, he went to school.
The second one, Devin also made. Devin made about 10 songs for each. Okay, fine. That's cool.
I'm sorry. Yes, I
Just
made
giggle.
about 10 songs for each. You made a bunch more to fit.
No, the first one I made about an equal amount, and then the second one I made like 20 or so. Or, well, you made like 15, I made like 20. I don't know. I don't remember the exact amount. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But what matters is the way that you made them before, and then I would put them in and see where they worked, and then
Yeah.
I would fill the empty space with my own stuff. Which,
You would,
so
you
I was
would
building
already,
it
you'd
off
have
of.
the tone for the scene already, and you could match the music to that.
Yeah. But I would still try to match your stuff with whatever's going on, too.
But
Obviously.
I think most composers, do they do their soundtracks before,
After.
after? Okay.
They
Do
might
they
have,
see
like-
the film first?
Yes, they usually have the film all cut up and done, and then they get a certain amount of time to write a score for it.
Yeah.
Usually.
See, Kevin Penkin was given the books, and he read the books and just like made music based on the scene. So he basically was given a storyboard and
That's the thing that you can do.
nailed it the first time.
Well, he's good. He's a good composer.
Yeah, that's not always the case either.
Good
Like,
composers
obviously they
make
can
good
it
music.
before.
That's how it
Yeah.
works.
They can make it before, they can make a song before and whatever, but
Yes.
hold on, that exact instrument. I'm getting it here.
Alright. I have many questions for songs way down the line, and it's already going to be long enough, so proceed.
Hold on. I gotta.
We don't need to know what
No,
every
you asked it.
instrument is.
You asked this particular one, so I'm gonna find
It
out.
was it was a flute of some description.
Wow, really?
When I was 15, 16, when I started really to play the guitar, I definitely wanted
started really to play the flute.
become a musician. It was almost impossible because the dream was so big. I didn't see any chance because I was living in a little town.
Slept in his car. He
I was
would
studying.
play the discos. Yeah,
It's a
I know what
naff?
you're doing.
A
A
naff?
math?
A knife.
Sounds foreign. I don't know what a math is.
Knife.
A naff flute.
You know what my
what's the
name
thing?
is?
A naff flute.
Naff flute.
There you go.
Do you know what my name is?
It's a Native American flute, I think.
My name is Giovanni Jojo.
Alright.
But everyone just calls me Jojo. Giorgio.
Stop it.
Anyway,
I like how the thrust links up with the thing.
Yep, that was all Zach's stroke of genius.
Oh, so you made this song?
I made this. No, I made this song. Zach. Well, he put all the. He edited it all. So.
yeah, this is when I think I was trying to make this, and I realized I can't make this, and then I told Devin to make it songs.
Yeah, this is a
Well,
Regal.
this was made before any footage.
I don't remember when I made this.
You made it. You were sitting next to me here, and I had it like somewhat put together.
Because it's a little too perfect.
It was supposed to have a kingly vibe to it.
Before we get to that, yes, that's what
It was
that's
the
it's
King's
called.
song.
Kingly greetings.
So it was
It's
Regal
all
and it had stuff. I don't know.
And I was a
Where-
king, despite having a shitty fucking crown.
Yeah, it was made out of pipe cleaner.
Yeah, it was based on the king's crown from Final Fantasy 15 and how it's not like think of a tiara, you know?
Yep.
Not even fucking that, just like a metal bent piece of a tiara like stuck in his hair on the right side of his head. That was his fucking crown. Retarded.
Anyway, yes,
I
that
fucking
song.
hate it.
Anyway, the song sounds really kingly, and it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Kingly-
I'd say Devin. I think that's better than Magical Hands.
I agree. You called it Kingly Greetings, didn't you?
Yep.
It's a very fitting name.
Wow, it's almost like that was a thing.
But mostly French horn and tuba, according to my patch notes here,
Wow.
my files.
Amazing. All right, moving on.
Oh yes. A classic.
This one Devin loves for some reason.
I like it.
Look at this retarded fucking crown.
What? Well, the audience can't even see it.
I'll maybe edit it in.
It's like a laurel wreath kind of.
It's not though, it's just on the side of
Yeah,
his
it's
head.
like a metal feather in his hair.
That was really dumb.
Bad, I hate
I don't know
it.
if I call that a crown. It's like a hair.
It is. That's his fucking crown. Anyways, I like this song a lot.
It's just nice and simple.
Got like a
It's
starting
repetitive,
town
but it's got a
vibe
nice
for
feel to it.
an RPG.
Yeah, it does feel like
Yeah.
like a town RPG sort of song.
That's kind of what I made it for. That's why
An
it's called
RPG?
idle. That's why. Well, no, that's why it's called idle because it's like you're idling in town, and it's like
But that's
what
a different kind of idol.
What the
It's like
fuck? You
American
spelled idle differently!
I know.
Why?
Because Charles Manson is my idol, my personal idol.
Yeah, because in the I actually just spelt it wrong. I didn't really know, but
Okay.
but cut that out because I did it for very important story reasons.
I did it for very gay reasons.
Charles Manson is gonna come back and.
Oh, Riley, I watched the but you gay. I watched that. It's so good.
The what?
The but you are gay.
Oh yeah. What?
The thing you would.
Why are you gay?
You are gay. I was just playing that.
Sounds like a Tyrone thing.
I love it.
It killed me. Anyway, I don't know. Devin just loves that one a lot.
It's good. I like it.
I like it as well.
I didn't think it would be that crazy when I made it because it's very simple, but wow.
And then it's made a comeback in every soundtrack since because it.
That is true.
All two of them.
Yes.
Shit, Devin, should we tell him that like you already made all your songs for the third one, or?
No.
You already told that.
Anyway,
Secret.
this next one is a masterpiece.
What the fuck? This one's
This was.
not even...
This is a featured artist.
Yeah.
There's a treasure chest over there. Hip hip hooray.
Fuck, I forgot about this shit. We need Nick on here.
Brzezinski with a piece of poetry, some experimental music art.
That was all off the cuff.
Or
He has
wait,
one later. I
didn't you
don't
tell
know
him
on
what
the
to
album.
say?
That one I have the writing credit for, but
Or the other one, the bong one? Did you
Yeah.
tell him that one as well?
in the behind the scenes, you see me tell him about it, and he goes, "That's good."
Sounds exactly like what you would say.
That's what he said. Yeah, that's good. Like, Nick,
Alright, the next one is the main theme, which is probably my favorite out of all the
One?
soundtracks. That's why I tried to replicate it in the second one, but
There. Hip hip hooray.
shut up, Nick.
Rude.
Ah.
Yeah, I made this one to be a theme. I hadn't seen any of it before. I
And
made
it,
You
it
had
plays,
to have.
No, I just made this and I was like, it has a theme feel to it, so it could be the
But
theme.
don't you have Nick's flute in this?
Well, this was after
He was
we
there when
record-
we what? Yeah,
This
he was
after
there when
after
we recorded it.
but I hadn't seen any of it edited together. I didn't know like what the
Oh.
order of the scenes would be or how long they would be.
This is good.
Yeah, it's got Nick's flute in there, the epic
It's
sax
iconic.
man. That sexy sax man? No, epic sax man.
I like it.
Yeah,
Nick's
it's
little motif.
also better than Magical Lands.
No surprises there.
Yeah.
I do
don't
like
know,
I
Magic
do
Land
I do
sounds
like
a real song.
I do like Magical Lands, but I think these two are better. But I mean,
I agree.
Magical Lands at first. Well, we'll get to it when we get to it. I guess I can talk about that when we get to it.
Get to it in 50 minutes.
Want to talk about the main theme at all? Anyone? No?
It's good. I like it.
I made it to be a main theme, and then it became the main theme, which is like pretty good.
It's like, what the fuck?
Well, you like put it when I was being introduced. I was like, oh, maybe it's my personal character theme. Then it was my main theme in the OST, and then it was also at the end. It slowed down.
Your character theme?
And it's also at the beginning of LARP too. So
Yeah.
but slightly different. Because I didn't know the I didn't know that part, so I just made my own part, which is worse, but whatever. Anyway,
Devin, why are you gay?
Okay. This is when Jake is like crouching in
Yes.
behind a log.
What's
and
it
he's
called?
Like, oh my god.
Hawkeyes.
Yeah. Because
Hawkeye.
he threw his hand binoculars at
Yes,
us.
and his
He's
name is
watching us.
Hawk. So
God.
I gotta report this to Daddy.
it's just a simple little thing that I made because I was like, that's fine.
Yeah,
The
it's
weird
got-
daddy kink is one of the
short
reasons
little
I have trouble
ominous
showing
thing.
LARP to something.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much short little ominous. Short little ominous.
Yeah, it's good.
All right.
Oh, shit.
This is obviously a masterpiece.
This one does
This
not
is-
sound like it belongs on the album at all.
This is my Pokemon.
I know what you were going for.
But because it was like we just had this short little encounter with an imp.
Yeah,
and it
it's like a
just stood
video
there
game
and we
fight,
destroyed
and
it, so
you're
I was like,
going
it's
for
kinda
it.
like a Pokemon battle.
It's
thing.
good. It's a nice callback. I like it.
We only have like 5 seconds of it in the thing because it gets cut off by the explosion.
I know it sucks because it's good. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
It just sucks because it does it's the only pixely sounding song.
It's supposed to be. It's
I know. Just listening to
Should've
the
done it with
OST,
a
like
flute.
our boy, that one guy who listened to the OST first, you might be
But
like, this doesn't
the guy who
belong.
left the poem.
It's good though. Did he write a poem?
Yes, he wrote a poem and come on.
But this is fucking weird. Love the OST though. That guy.
Yes, he wrote the poem on the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything specific about the Pokemon song, so I assumed he liked it.
Yeah.
He wrote
I like
a poem in his native language.
I like
which
it.
trans-
It's
Is
good.
he Polish? I think it was Polish.
He's Polish, yes.
It made me think of The Witcher because it was like talking about the greenery and nature and stuff.
Oh
It's
yeah.
witchery sounding, and The Witcher
Yeah,
is Polish.
Yeah, definitely not real life nature. It's the
That's
way-
not
Anyway.
true.
Moving on to a reoccurring song.
Is it Mushroom? Yeah, Mushroom. This was inspired at least partially by the fairy fountains from Zelda. More Zelda references for you.
Magic shroom. Magical property. It's magic. This is good. I like this.
Yeah, it's nice.
Why did you think mushroom Great Fairy Fountain? How does that work?
What?
How does that connection work? Mushrooms and the Great Fairy Fountain.
Because they're
I-
mystical mushrooms. I think the mystical part is what
I think I might have just made a song
Been high.
first that was like based off of Fairy Fountain. Then I was like, this can be for the magical mushroom.
It's pretty good. Now here's the question. I haven't noticed. Is the mushrooms theme in LARP 2 the evil mushroom, an evil version of that?
Yeah.
Yes, I wouldn't say it's the evil version. I think it's just like a remake with different instruments. It's more
I don't
Redux is what I
have
called it,
the files for LARP 2 anymore, so I can't
That's good.
really look
I
at
don't
it.
have files anymore.
But I'm pretty sure it was.
it's the same exact song. I'm pretty sure.
I
It's
didn't
just
notice
different. You just use
that
different
was
instruments,
very
made a
smart.
different sound.
That's
Yeah.
very smart and very good of you. Well done.
Wow, it's almost like we have reoccurring songs and.
Yes,
both of
but
them.
to time
It's
it.
almost like that's how you make a soundtrack. Gosh, what? Are you
But,
not even
wait,
a
are you
music
telling
and
me
film
that
major?
LARP... Wait a minute. How
It's
many...
almost like you have leitmotifs and stuff.
Hold on a minute. How many fucking leitmotifs are not real? How many songs do you have that don't sound at all like other songs? Is this a case of Undertale having one song?
All of the fighting songs are
Does
just
LARP
like
have one
drums
song
with
and
some
you just
ominous
change
sounding
it?
strings and choir over it.
Oh my god, guys. I'm
Oh,
gonna
your ones,
have to
right?
I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
tell me.
all of mine. All of yours are like crazy.
Fast-paced, like.
Yeah, they're like
flute.
with a bunch of like crazy rhythms going
Yeah,
on.
yeah. We'll
Nick
get
is
to
not
those.
gonna
We'll
be
get to
happy
those.
when he learns this.
What?
Maybe that's why he didn't like LARP 2, because the OST is leitmotifs of the first one. He's like, oh, it's all the same fucking songs. LARP
They're
has
all
one
the same
song.
Anyway,
Just one song, different pitches.
a very important song.
This is the Dark Wizard's theme. Evil,
It is.
evil wizard. I mean,
This is the thing that reoccurs in this a bunch, and in the second one a bunch is this main dun and in the do thing, which was in the opening song too, but we didn't really talk about it.
That?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What instrument's that?
Flute.
it's
I
flute.
guess.
It's all flute.
Flute of some kind. Maybe it's a Native American flute. Maybe it's some other
Very
flute.
bad.
No, it's a flute. Doesn't matter.
Ooh. When's
This is like the same thing, but like slower, isn't it?
Oh. This is like...
It's just like it's not the same exact thing. It's the din thing is there, but this is like still part of the Dark Wizard theme, but it's not like it's a separate part.
That was like actually fucking scary.
Yeah, it's when
Yeah,
that's
is that
when he
when
sends in the yogurt.
Yeah, it sounds in the yoga
Yeah.
at that point.
Anyway, Dark Wizard theme.
And the yogurt.
Ryley as the what do you think of it?
Non-white man.
He's not white, that's for sure.
I'm also not gay.
What do you think of it, Devin, as the music major?
I can't even hear it.
Well, that's because it already played.
Wait, what? The Dark Knight theme or
The Dark Wizard, the Dark Knight
Oh.
theme?
the Black Knight theme?
Duh.
That's the next one.
Dark,
right?
the dark, no, but the Dark Wizard's theme
Duh.
is what I'm asking about.
It's good.
Alright.
You wanted me to give
Yeah.
you a music theory evaluation?
Well, I thought you would have like some more to say about it, but
it fits his character.
It fits the
dark.
character. The undertones of the whatever
You
instrument
got,
really
you got a
complement
minor
the...
second interval going up and down, which is ominous. You got some minor seconds
got some
somewhere
fucking
else going up and down, and some
that.
more-
alright,
a
let's
bunch
go
of
to the next
minors.
one.
It's ominous. I don't know what to say about it. It's good. It fits the tone. That's what it needs
Very
to do.
cool.
I dig the taiko drum.
Taiko drums. This is one of mine.
Yeah, wow.
Black Knight.
This is the Black Knight.
Yeah, this is what all my fight songs sound like. Just drums with some strings over them.
LARP 2, you do more like Asian style fight scenes, which are cool, but
Yeah,
Asian
because Trent
style?
was a geisha.
yeah.
Because he's fucking a weeb.
He was gonna be a ninja, but we found a geisha costume for him, so we wore that instead.
When does this play?
Please
When I
do.
show up and we fight, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So it's
Fight
like
between the
the
Black
Black
Knight
Knight
and
and Charles Mansion.
Charles Manson, the king's younger brother / possibly the king himself. We'll never know.
We're not talking.
Yeah, it's good. Like I think a lot of like that one and this next one, and then even the Zelda ripoff for me because I didn't know it was a Zelda ripoff. Like they all kind of mixed together.
You
into,
ever
like,
played
one song.
Macarena of Mask?
It's
I
not
didn't,
Ocarina.
but they all sound very similar.
Macarena.
So to me, they're all kind of similar, but they're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, this is basically the same song, but
This is the same song.
with a different melody.
Devin,
No
why'd you
drums.
same song play?
Oh, there's a flute as well. Who would have thought? This is
when I go,
when you're dying
Yes,
and we're
this
like,
is
let's
Ode
revive
to
him, but it
Mansion.
doesn't- Yeah. He was my brother. He was like a brother to me. He read me bedtime stories.
I like this one quite a bit. It's got some nice flutes.
Yeah.
You got a nice flute?
We had to use flutes in the soundtrack because of Nick's recorder. Could not do it.
So
You didn't use harmonica in the second one.
anyway, the song's sad sounding, so I put it when he
Why is
died, so it kind of
I don't
fits.
know what harmonicas work.
What?
I don't know how harmonicas work.
You didn't use harmonica and triangles in LARP 2 OST?
I didn't. I used.
Should have used triangles.
We'll get to
He
that,
only
we'll
hit
get
a
to that,
triangle
we'll get to
once
that.
in the whole thing during that transition.
We'll
part.
get to that one. All right.
The chase. I remember you making this.
Yes, I think this
We
is
were-
when I was like, I had you come over and be like, "Oh, let's work on the OST," and I made this one song, and you made like 5, and I was
Yeah,
like,
I made
"Jeez."
all, like most of the rest of them that I hadn't.
It was how bad I am.
Well, this is like complex.
I mean,
It's got a lot of different stuff going on.
You hardly hear it because you just hear Trenton moaning.
You're I remember when Jake first sent that the completed ogre running towards
yeah.
us.
that was good.
It was a
Oh, wow.
magical time.
It's pretty funny, I still laugh. LARP 2 took longer to make between filming and releasing than LARP 1, right?
Yes.
But it had
8
less.
months instead
Yeah,
of 7.
it had less CGI monsters.
Eight
It's
months
same
of-
exact amount. I don't know why you think there's less.
8 months of constant work.
It was the
as
fire.
well.
It was the fire.
There is fire as well.
That's
That's,
Alright,
not,
and then we're
that's
going.
not a creature though. That's just.
What do you mean there's the same amount?
Unless you guys want to comment on the chase song. We're going
Hold on,
into-
there's an imp?
I like how it's
Hold their
fast.
titties. There's an imp. There's an ogre.
Yeah.
In LARP 2, there's just the giant griffin.
And the
match
mushroom.
The terrifying face mushroom.
Oh, yeah, and the mushroom, I suppose. The mushroom is fucking.
I hate that thing.
I don't like how it looks. I don't like
it's
Hunter's
disturbing.
voice coming out of it.
Yeah, Hunter's
disturbing.
voice is not.
If I ever
Not
make
working.
if we ever make a director's cut, sorry, but we should cut Hunter, get Chris Chan.
We're gonna get Christian. Do you have a connection?
Anyway, do you have anything to say about the chase scene, Riley? The chase song?
I have a deep connection with Chris Chan. It's good. I like it. I wish we could hear more of it in the thing. Because Trent moans, but I think that fits the scene better. So
He's a moaning boy.
All right. Yeah, like I said, Zelda ripoff. Wow.
Zelda Stone Tower Temple.
Which I didn't know was a ripoff until Bergen told me. I was like, oh.
I made it while kind of. I was like, you were working on Chase, and I was kind of bored, so I was like, oh, I'll just do this on the same file. And then when I sent you the whole file at once, I didn't take it off. It was just there.
good
See,
job.
this is where you're like good at music because you can like listen to something and then recreate it
Yeah. From
because you can actually figure out what notes are what. I
years of practice,
Wow.
years of.
Because all the things
Sitting
I've
in-
covered,
sitting
all the
in-
things I covered in LARP 2, I had to go and look up the actual thing and then pretty much copy it down. Anyway, LARP ripoff, that's that. Or Zelda ripoff. Now this is sad.
Is this like his actual
Yes.
flouting in there?
Yes.
Good. Best bard death scene out of the two.
I like that. I never noticed that you did that. Did you call it flouting?
Flouting,
Flouting?
maybe.
Is that when you're fluting but you're
I
dying?
don't. Flute players are called flautists. I think sometimes.
by speech impediments.
Flautists, just like piano players are
Anyway,
called pianists.
that I just kind of came up with on the spot, I think.
Really good. So you didn't have you don't have now that he is gone, we may hit the bong on here.
No, it's not.
I
a
do
pop
not,
song.
because it's not really a song, it's more of a poem. He doesn't actually play anything. Or...
So was his first one.
No, he goes like on it before, I think.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And he sings it. The other one, he just kind of gives us a poem. But
Disappointing.
anyway,
The Black Knight came and slayed our friend. This is the same song but different.
Yeah, slightly
That's
same
what,
song, slightly
that's
different.
what it's called.
Yeah, which, like I said, this I kind of just played and it worked. So then,
Did you just like switch the instrument, or did you
Pretty much.
play it?
pretty
Yeah.
much.
What song is this?
It's the same one as Nick's death song, but with
It's
different
slightly
instruments.
different. Same song, slightly
It
different.
doesn't have his flouting in it.
It's
Yeah,
when you
no
when
floating.
it's when they it starts as soon as they throw the like magical staff. It's like powerful. All right, now
It sounds much more majestic
yeah
when
yeah
whereas the other one sounded all sad.
yeah. Anyway, now it's gonna get crazy because final battle time. So.
Is it just like constant action?
True.
This sounds like a Majora's Mask song also.
That's kind of, yeah.
Something when you get like in a battle.
Well, one of the 4 bosses in the game.
Yeah. Good boss. What do you call this soundscape? Nintendo 64 Zelda soundscape?
Yeah.
I mean, I was asking.
I was kind of feeling some pressure to make these because I was like, oh, I don't want to make a giant battle. I don't think I can do it.
Wait, you did this?
Yeah, this was, all of the rest of these are all there. He did the whole final battle section, which is like 5 minutes. And I thought this was all one big song, but it's like 4 different
It's
songs.
sort of separate, yeah.
They all flow into each other.
Yes, they do.
Wow, that's what Handshake did also.
This is me dying?
Nope. This is
yeah,
still
okay.
final battle.
You die? Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah, I get on my
Yes, Hunter's Demise is the next one.
Everyone dies, I forgot. LARP 1.
Yeah. Except for Austin and Mike.
And Mikey.
Man, yeah, LARP 1 is darker.
The only one who dies in LARP 2 is you.
Me? I live.
In the main timeline. You and the Bard.
I live. I didn't die.
Zach, director / creator, did Brainstorm the
He was a
Wild
replicant.
Now when we make LARP 3, we gotta pussy out and not confirm or deny the replicant theory.
I didn't realize that was a theory, but I like it. He certainly seems like a replicant.
Alright, that's the battle, and the next one is Hunter's Demise, which he has to kind of just flow right into it. But it is a different song, technically. And it brings back to this.
Yeah, Trenton's theme. What is it, that sound, that high thing? Isn't that like a flute instrument?
It sounds like
It's
swords
really high
flashing.
or something like that.
No, it's
It's not.
It's
It wasn't percussion, was it?
it's a string thing.
Yeah.
String thing. Silly devil. The string thing.
The string thing. I know about the string thing.
I know how to play.
Anyway, it's just like, kind of a sadder song because Devin dies, and then obviously Dark Wizard Demise.
And Austin. Yeah, this is Austin versus Trenton with Mikey coming in saving the day.
I'd bring the thing with my right wing on the string thing.
Alright, enough of your rhyming.
Good timing.
I will destroy you.
But this song is rather cool. I like this. This is rad.
Every time it switches to that, like, all I can think is, I have your dick, what?
That's when it
Yes,
happens.
that's when it happens.
It's over, Dark Wizard. Are any of these songs named that?
He
Got
says,
Jake-
yeah, Austin says, it's over, wizard. Throughout the 2 LARPs, he says it so many times. This is just his go-to one-liner. Whenever anything happens,
only
it's
direct
over, wizard.
given with
It's over
Anyway,
now,
this
wizard.
one you can kind of tell that I watched it and made it to the footage because it gets all bright when he falls to the ground. And it gets darker again when he
When he jumps up.
yeah.
What was your motivation? What did the director tell you? just told me that it was over for the Dark Wizard.
What? What was that, Ryley?
It's over, Dark Wizard.
That's Austin's motivation for his character. How he managed to pull out that role. What did the director say?
It's over, Dark Wizard?
He said,
over
"Oh,
now,
just
Dark
what's my
Yeah,
motivation?"
Jake was so pissed at you, Riley, for laughing so much, but if I had to film that explosion of autism, I would be laughing too.
It's fucking
Just 3 guys running around in circles of each other, screaming.
fucking when
spells.
Trenton starts like
Falling
doing the double arm circle.
Yeah, when he starts windmilling.
And you can see his ass like slipping out from his pants and his shirt going off. He's going, ah, and then he throws the lightsaber and falls over. God, it's good. It was impossible not to
It was a
laugh.
good time.
Yeah, I do not blame you.
Oh God. Okay.
And anyway, this is the main theme again, but slowed down, so it's
Whoa. Roll credits.
I didn't even like realize the flute song was in this until this song.
Yep. Flute. And this next thing at the end.
what? That's just extra stuff that I didn't use.
Yeah. Listening to this whole thing, we'll see even more so with LARP 2. But
Which one do you like better? Do you have an opinion
I think
yet,
LARP
Riley?
1, I think LARP 1 is a lot darker, moodier, more thematic.
More thematic.
So you prefer it,
So
or
perhaps that's what. No, I don't prefer it necessarily. I'll listen to them both, and I need to rewatch them both back to back again. But I can understand why Nick might prefer LARP 1's direction and OST compared to LARP 2. Much more ominous. What the fuck's this?
This is your extra.
yeah, this is the stuff I didn't use. It's just like extra stuff because I didn't use it. I was like, oh,
It's Bomberman for the Game Boy Color.
Not familiar, but I buy it.
I don't know why that's what I thought of.
Sounds like an old game. E.T. for the Atari 2600.
Yeah.
I don't think that had any music.
Then it go like beep 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 beep.
Maybe, I don't know. It's been a while since I played it.
You've played an E.T.
The emulator, yeah.
You can go walk around.
Worst 100 kilobytes of my computer data use since life. God. Shit.
All right. Yep. Overall, it's really good.
Overall,
I-
Venom.
Don't think. I think the problem with me and Devin doing, like, I feel like it's kind of disconnected between my songs and his a little bit.
Okay.
We have two
Like-
different styles.
I think the second one we did a lot better. I don't know who
I couldn't tell.
particularly. I think it just
I cannot
worked
tell. I
better.
thought when we were talking about the one that sounds like the Ocarina of Time landscape, I thought that was Devin, but it was you. I can't tell.
I, don't know,
Bergen
I think
Bergen
LARP
just
2,
has too big of a fucking brain.
I think LARP 2 though, like the overall, I think it feels like a completed, like one person made it, which is
Yeah.
I don't know why, because I don't know how that happened, but
But yes, LARP 1 is definitely, I've noticed, it is moodier, it is slower, despite being, shorter.
yeah.
We've both improved as composers and learned each other's styles more.
You learned how to make it more upbeat,
That's my theory.
I figured out for the most
including the
part.
most upbeat song on both.
LMMS sucks because the drums in it really kind of suck. Like like the bass drum is the only thing that's like decent. Everything else sucks, so I can't really like use drums,
Yeah.
which kind of sucks. But anyway,
Alright. Already off to a much brighter, cheerier start.
Yeah, because we start with the hero instead of the villain in LARP 2. It begins with our protagonist
Was
walking
that
down the street.
glass clink thing part of the song?
Oh, that's me.
Oh.
I have a ceramic bowl with a.
anyway, this is just the theme from the first one, but I made it so this flute part is different because I didn't know what Devin did for the flute part.
I like it. It's good. It reminds
Yeah,
me
but
of
I switched it up to
It reminds me of
organs
something.
because
I'm not sure.
organs sound cool. I used a lot of organs in this.
I like it. I like
Mhm.
it as an opening theme.
Yep.
Is that a little bit of Epic Sex Man at the end?
Well, yeah. Everything else about the main theme I copied it pretty much. I think I got down just.
I didn't hear the
that
epic
part.
X, man.
There's like one little bar of it.
Dude, it's in there. It's buried in there. Here, I'll play it again a little bit, but if you listen to the main. That's not really in this part. I don't think you actually do it till the end on the main theme, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But there's all this other stuff going on, so it's kind of hard to hear, I guess, at the end.
I caught it.
Yeah, so it's
Oh, yeah.
kind of there.
I like this.
This
Speaking of Zelda
Crying theme.
soundscapes, I like
Devin
this.
made this, but I slowed it down because it was really happy sounding and it didn't fit the scene at all, so I made
Oh,
it sad sounding.
I want
by
to hear
slowing
the
it down
original
again.
now.
I don't have it anymore. All the files for like.
I have it.
Is it meant to sound like people, like an orchestra, like people voicing?
Yes, this is a choir.
It sounds,
It's
yeah,
a
choir.
choir.
That's what I think. It sounds like, speaking of Zelda soundscapes, it reminds me of Spirit Tracks when Zelda's doing her.
Yeah, it
elf.
does sound like an N64 sound font. Kind of.
I'm thinking more DS when Zelda has to sing at the end of Spirit Tracks.
I never played Spirit Tracks. I don't know. No one sings.
Zach has a little.
I borrowed it to you, Devin, I'm pretty sure, but
I didn't play it. If you did,
You played
Do you
Spirit
have it
Tracks,
still?
didn't you?
Did I ever give it back?
yes,
I really like it.
I'm pretty sure you gave it back.
I like this song.
This was just supposed to be like a kind of sad sounding choir-y.
It's good. I like it.
See, but the original one wasn't that sad though.
Was it too fast?
Yeah, or something. I
get
don't know.
that.
I made it a lot sadder by slowing it down. I
did them all in the same tempo.
I could try to find the original just to compare.
That song and the next one
Like-
here are the only good things about these scenes going on for as long as they do.
What?
The songs.
Magical Lands? Which is not supposed to be.
No, fuck
for-
you. This one and the song that plays after, the one we're going to be playing next year,
Hold on.
will both play during Austin's crying thing. Because it's like 2.5 minutes long before the title drops. And critics' consensus so far in is that scene goes too long.
It is quite long.
It is, but it's supposed to. So I mean, I don't know. It's kind
It
of like,
gives the
We didn't want to waste any.
go.
What do you
Like,
do?
The
That was
music's
hot
good.
footage. It was precious for us to collect that footage.
Yes, I do like,
You had to destroy that.
he's the original. Found it. So it's not that much faster. I don't think. I think it's the original.
I think this was before I even found out how to put effects on instruments in GarageBand.
yeah, this one sounds a little more, like, it sounds sad, but more like he's already, like, stepping up to be heroic.
Yeah.
Eventually.
So
Yeah, but he doesn't get ready to become a hero until the end of his crying scene when he vows revenge.
Yeah.
So
But
I
we
slowed
have a
it down from
different
this,
song
but this
for
is the
that
original. Just for a little bit of comparison. So if I go back now to this, how far is it? I believe it's a little slower.
Yeah, it is a little bit slower.
Yeah. Alright.
Good shit.
This is.
This was supposed to be like the main theme.
The other one that I made was the main theme. This was like a slightly remixed version of it that I made
Yes.
as well.
This one's called
I-
Out of Time.
But yes, I called it Out of Time because that's kind of like the theme of LARP 2 almost. And it's really good for the title.
Yeah,
so.
I think I might have unconsciously put a bit of the Terminator sound into
Yeah,
the...
like the beginning
the
that's
first
why
one I
it's
did?
good when I actually do the
Yeah.
Terminator because it's like similar-ish.
Mhm.
Alright.
Ooh,
Felony
this one's
Felony. Is this the same as Trenton's? Like the
No.
Imperial Mages thing?
This is
it
not
different.
the same. This is not the same. I
Does the Imperial Mage have his own musical
just
motif?
I mean, not really. When he does like really evil things, I do the din thing, but because that's Sullivan's kind of the evil wizard anyway.
Yeah.
This I got like I'm trying to remember what instrument it is. It's like the. Why can't I think of? I can't think of the instrument right now for some reason.
Fear my necrotic powers.
Well, it's the same instrument throughout the whole thing. So when I get later, where it's like, what is that instrument, Devin?
What?
That instrument
What
for the
song?
song. This song.
Play it. I can't hear.
Well,
I don't know. Strings?
no, because it's the same instrument.
Not this
No
fucking.
idea. Is it organ? I don't know what that is.
It's like a
That is so fucking jarring.
accordion?
yeah, it's an accordion. Thank you.
The
But
other
what happened is
accordion
I was looking for a harmonica. I couldn't find a good one, and I got an accordion for some reason. And then, like I was like playing around with it. I hit like the lowest note, and it sounded just super dark and eerie. I was like, oh, this has to be like the, and then it turns into like full on.
It fucking the tempo gets so fast. It's so fucking jarring. Now.
And then it goes into the pizza theme from Spider-Man 2.
It's what it
That's what I
sounds
always think
like.
of whenever I hear it.
What?
That climb. That scale that it does.
I like it. It's so fucking jarring and.
Yeah. When we're introduced to Tony, who's like...
Yeah, which is
ridiculous.
I think it's fitting.
I didn't even know his
because
name was
it's
Tony.
He's like, what's your name?
like, Tony.
Yeah,
I
they
think that,
mentioned it again.
I think that song fits that scene mainly because like it's super dark and eerie because I'm the villain and I'm walking around like haha, and then
Tony's just this buffoon.
yes, and it just starts going. Yeah,
That's
which
true.
is-
That's
which
true.
I think is really good.
You know, artistically, because you're in full costume and it's dark and eerie, and then the camera pans over to this fuck dressed in a t-shirt and pants, with a
blue
flute,
t-shirt, whatever. What does it say on it?
and the music gets sillier.
Yeah,
What does the shirt say?
right there. You're gonna get like the yeah, it's all eerie.
Yeah.
Me
yeah,
in like
full
not like a full costume, but like a
With your
somewhat
wizard hat,
thought out
your
costume,
robe, with the red
staff,
cross on it.
talking with my staff about how I just
Yeah.
pranked Darbonia.
I just burned down a city. Haha, I'm evil.
And then just yeah, pans over.
That's like the best thing I had heard ever when I heard that when you showed me that for the first time.
It's just so it's like so jarring.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining someone playing this on their accordion. Like, it's going real slow, and then he goes, you like shake your hands fast.
Accordions are weird. You gotta like
Yeah,
blow
there.
air with your moving your hands.
And they're like keyboards too. Yeah, those are weird.
Cool though.
Anyway, yeah.
Or
that's-
bagpipes. How do those work?
Blow air into them. I don't know.
You like squeeze the bag in certain places.
They go like. Wah! I can't say
Is
that.
that your impression?
Bagpipes sound good in very few places.
Wow. Okay.
I'm trying to think of what's that song where the bagpipes play?
The Zelda Wind Waker.
No, it's not bagpipes. Anyways, what song was that?
This
That's-
is the
We're off to kill the wizard.
yep.
Uneventful. Continue.
When does that play?
Hold on. It's the monologue scene. So I'm telling
Oh,
a story,
Okay.
and then it's like it sort of has lyrics to it.
It has a storytelling sort of sound to it. Like, listen to my tale.
The wizard today. It's got like
listen.
lyrics almost.
Could have someone like translate some lyrics into Elvish or something. Have someone saying
Yeah.
Oh, Trenton, please. Speaking of,
Just have the
weren't you gonna add subtitles to his Japanese
Yeah.
final version?
I don't remember.
You decided to Isle of Dogs.
He only does it like 3 times, so I mean, I don't know.
Maybe we can make a song for Light 3 where Trenton sings in like Valinorian or something.
Yeah. Latin.
One of Tolkien's Elvish languages.
Yes.
He has, like, made a bunch of them. This was Trenton's theme when I made it.
Was it?
Because it had an Asian flair to
Oh
it.
yeah.
Oh no!
I mean, both
no,
battle
not this one,
songs
not
do.
this one, the other one.
Alright. They both kind of have
That
an Asian
sounds like
flair
a
to it.
clock.
This one was just a it does have a clock sound to it.
Wait,
This one was
is
just a random fight song.
Yeah. which is the first battle.
What battle? What do we fight? Oh,
This is when we run at you and we're like, we got a bone to pick with you.
And everyone.
When we run at Zach, I mean, not you.
That's why it's called Five Doofuses.
The Gang King. We ganked ourselves.
So
Five
doofuses.
Isn't it?
I refer to the party as like doofuses and buffoons, and then
Because we are. Everyone
Yeah.
is incompetent except for Sullivan,
much.
I guess.
pretty much. Except for who?
No one.
Sullivan. Sullivan acting through you.
Yeah, I guess. Pretty much.
And then when he gets back to Trent, he goes back to being incompetent.
He's pretty confident.
I guess, yeah.
I fucking love how there's no effect when he merges.
Yeah, that I was
Okay.
Okay.
Jake was like, you have that effect there, and I was like, no, Jake, it needs no effect.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it as it is.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I like the sound of that one, Devin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like the bell sound.
yeah, it's pretty
Like
cool.
the
It's
gong,
okay, right?
the gong thing.
Yeah, the gongs are cool.
Oh,
This is buffoons
Yes.
when we're fighting amongst ourselves.
it's got
Yeah,
a
when you're just
very.
sitting there
This
arguing.
has got a very big old Pete facing behind a big old little Mickey Mouse theme. Know what I mean?
It does kind of remind me of whatever you said.
Yeah.
Also,
Exactly.
Like a spiral.
I have a way with
Did you
words.
get that at all? Really?
Do I what?
Spiral Knights.
Spiral Knights? A little bit, yeah.
Feels like one of the areas. One of like the areas where you fight people.
Yeah. Spiral Knights, the soundtrack is hard to distinguish with all the menu sounds and clicking and stuff.
And I was like, what?
When I think of that, I'm like, oh, it's Spiral Knights.
I was like trying to figure out what would represent the party being idiots and fighting with each other, and this like just the boom boom thing
Yeah.
in the background, like.
I like it. It's pretty, it's not quite as goofy and lighthearted as you would think.
You'd have like the big tuba.
Yeah.
Well,
Big tuba sound.
No. you just gotta throw a big tuba going 2 notes up
Anyway.
and down for anything.
Yeah. It's
Bum.
that's pretty much what it is. in the
Big
background.
tuba is good at
Big
all.
tuba.
It's music.
Yeah, it's got that kind of sound, and it also has like the dun in it because they're like.
We're not
I-
evil though, or are we?
Well,
Depending on
that's
whose perspective you look at.
that's the thing though, because like the party is not. They're all like seeking vengeance, and they're
Yeah,
like
we're
not the
We're
greatest.
not noble intentions like the first party. We're just out for revenge. We're not trying to stop the evil or the Imperial Mage from taking over the world.
You're a bunch of people who are like, hey, let's work together for revenge.
Mhm.
So kind of yeah. So I think that kind of represents that,
This was the theme.
which I named
The
inspirational
proper theme.
speech, because that's a
Or
bad
wait,
name.
was it?
But I think yes, I believe so.
When is it?
Yeah.
This is when Devin gives his speech.
Yeah.
Which is really
Yeah, and it had a bit of a Terminator sound. to
at the
it.
beginning, yeah. I like this part. Like switch up there.
It's very GoldenEye 007 from the Nintendo 64.
Yeah, because that's what GarageBand sounds like, I guess.
I guess it just
Sounds
sounds
like
against
Nintendo 64. You're right, it does.
Did he
Those
did he
menus are great on it.
did he say the did you say my song sounded like too, or just specifically yours, like just specifically Garage
Yours
sounds
did.
like that?
Yours did as well. Like the final battle in the last in that one.
But you used GarageBand for that one song that I said sounded like an SNES cover.
What? Which one?
Or a Genesis, Tomorrow.
Oh, the one from
This
Ninja
bag, I
Ghost?
must take it with us to the very finish of our journey.
Let's bring it. Yeah.
We can't talk about
Is that gonna?
it's just NDA, we can't talk about the bag and
Alright, yeah, we can talk.
affect its uses in Mark 3. We're under strict,
Contains blank.
now talking about it.
This is soothing.
I
Yeah.
like this. I would say this is the first soothing song.
This is like a break along the road. Come rest, weary travelers.
Come rest, suck my nuts.
Come replenish your mana by.
They're so
sucking
fresh.
things.
Fuck them.
Ooh,
I
nice
named this
strengths.
one. I named this one like Party's Lullaby because it has like a lullaby sound to it. So
I was just going
like
to
the
say we'll
bells.
sleep well tonight.
I fall asleep.
How about no?
Even though we didn't sleep there, we just sort of talked about sleeping there. and
That's
we
not
didn't
actually the scene at all. That's this is when you guys are walking and you're like, oh, it's a dungeon.
I thought we
Why
closed
are you
that scene.
playing now?
You got a little hint of idle there as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, this is very this is very Big Pete chasing little Mickey Mouse,
Yeah.
stomping around, causing a ruckus.
It is raucousy. What is this? Is this the same song? Party's all by?
No, this is a different song. Ryley, did you say that because of the scene this plays during?
No, what scene is
The,
that?
the Minnie Mouse scene.
Is
Oh,
it? It was just
yes.
fucking. I didn't say
That
that.
scene goes nowhere.
It's
Like,
just kind of
the
there.
two of you talking on
But
the
I
phone,
really like this
and
song.
Nick eventually just turns out and is like, we're done.
I really
Yeah,
like
that's
this
how
song
LARP
though.
2
So
See, LARP 2 is also lighter in mood because we have more of like, you know, Nick, we're fucking done, and one often throws the roast beef and you see the whole camera crew behind.
Yeah, who said that there wasn't as much improv in LARP 2?
Yeah, fuck that. But yeah,
We
we
didn't
cut a
write a
lot of that out of
single
LARP 1,
monologue.
which I thought we weren't going to, which is why I had my laughing at the finale. I mean, I also couldn't help it, but I thought we weren't going to try to cut it.
hey, what do you guys think of that one?
It was good. We're fucking done.
Freaking
Oh yeah.
Good scene. Good song. Good time.
good. Alright.
That's it.
Anyway, the name of that one
more to say about it?
is Moose Kiri, which is Latin for I'll let you guess.
Mickey
Mouse.
Mouse.
Moose is mouse, and then Kiri is
Pussy.
yeah.
That's good. You're never gonna get that signed to a record label. Tony is the only character we have a confirmed dick size for.
Gosh.
I like this. We're getting into the soothing songs.
Yeah, this white fence.
I'm interested. Who do you think made this one, Ryley?
You probably.
Alright.
What makes you say that?
That was literally a guess. I don't know.
Well, you're wrong. No, you're not. It was just like that.
Better than a black fence. It's good.
Kind of sounds like the soundtrack to The Witcher.
Does it?
Does it?
No, it
Which,
fucking
as
doesn't.
I'm the only one who's played it, I can't
I have the
recommend
sound.
it.
I've been listening to the soundtrack to The Witcher because I got one free from my work.
The first one?
3.
Oh, 3.
The soundtrack for 3 is literally just.
Stop being mean to the Polish language. They work.
It's a lot of women screaming.
Yeah, just like The Witcher itself.
Yes. Is this the same song?
Yes, the song
Yeah.
is really long.
This is during like our whole backstories.
Yes, the backstories.
Is it? I thought Brainstorm was a song.
Yes, Brainstorm has his own song, but it like cuts in between. So
Because he
like
has his own.
it cuts to
long
Brainstorm, then it
backstory.
cuts back to this song.
On the soundtrack too?
Yeah.
It's-
Well, no,
it's
on the
funny.
soundtrack I just have this whole song played and Brainstorm play after. So
Trenton and Randy didn't get a flashback.
no, they didn't.
No, I wanted them to for consistency. But...
Trenton is just like, destroy you, new anime.
Yeah, and I had a picture. I have a picture of my whole anime collection on the floor, and I thought I was gonna send it and do a burning effect.
No.
Then Jake would have to do something else.
Yeah,
You have
exactly.
to put the same burning effect on something else. It'd be so hard.
On a picture.
And Randy.
A burning effect that I could have done, but I wanted him to do because he said he would do it, and then he said he would do it really good, and then he didn't. He was like, "I'm lazy. I don't want to do it really good."
God, fuck Jake. He's not allowed to do anything anymore.
We have 2 and people in our crew.
And
Randall and Randy.
Brandstorm.
Yeah, Brand.
Russell Brand.
Brandstorm. Is this brainstorm yet, or is this still
No,
White
this
Fan?
is still White
This
Fan.
is very nice.
Yes. Dude,
What did Randy turn into a fan?
overall, that's like a 2.5 minute song.
What
so
was your
it's fine.
inspiration for that song, Jack?
Yeah, do you have a song where you're sitting on the fence?
Yeah, this is kind of like a nice, like,
It's a nice conversation song.
yeah.
People to talk
It's a
about
nice
their
conversation piece.
exposition. It's not really. Would that be exposition if we're just giving our backstories, even though our backstories aren't really important to the story?
Oh, it's more of, it's just kind of like a nice, I want it to be like very like
That scene was just filler.
calming pretty much, which I think it did, so.
Yes. Sounds like something I'd make.
This is Brainstorm.
This is Idol, but in
Yes, it
major.
does have Idol in it. Idol's in major, dummy.
I mean minor. I said minor. I swear. I didn't know that Riley's house was gonna get burnt down. I just made a sad sounding idol because I was like, yeah, I'll do that. Why not? And it fits. It's your house. Your poor cardboard box.
Jesus Christ.
No, I don't have a dimension stone. Are you retarded?
That's why you burned it. It was all my fault. I was asking for it.
You poked the bee's nest.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Blind.
Alright, yeah, anyway, it's a good song.
Blind.
Oh yeah, it's enjoyable.
Yeah.
Solid, solid.
No
Okay,
one
yeah.
does Brainstorm ever say his name? Is he ever
No.
named like in
I don't
the
think
story?
he ever says his name.
Everyone else does, I think.
Do they?
Arbonian Crusader doesn't have a name. He's just Arbonian Crusader.
I don't know. I just don't
I just don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't think he does.
Also, don't know.
Riley, when you listen to this, did you come up with like a favorite?
You don't
We
make
talked about this on the podcast. We
I know,
also
but he didn't listen to the whole thing. I'm wondering if it changed at all, if that's still his favorite.
LARP 1, the main theme, is probably my favorite.
Alright.
better than Magical Hands.
I said LARP 1, you faggot.
Oh,
Sorry, that was rude.
well, it's fine. I don't care. No, I don't get offended.
Alright, anyway. Next one.
The Dead Lands. I mean, Dead End. There's some funny symbolism because nobody dies. I think.
I thought Riley's character is dead, and then Nick dies.
Mm.
And then that Bergen's random NPC character dies, so... And Randy. So...
Oh, Randy dies. How could I forget? Randy definitely dies.
Oh yeah,
I'm not gonna confirm.
Randy does, Nick does, and Bergen's random character does, for sure.
Man, Bergen dies.
Anyway, this is more of like the epic party's going to do the thing.
When we walked back across that neighborhood, where there were a bunch of people watching us.
Yeah.
A bunch of like.
And here's another little
Families.
hint. Here's another little hint of Idol. And
Oh.
yeah, I made that one more epic because it's like he's gonna taste my fist, and it starts and it's all epic.
Yes.
So it's more like the last one is like calming. This one's like, no, we're gonna do the thing now that we know more about each other, and we're gonna work together as a team.
Yeah. Mystical mushroom skin.
Yeah, Redux.
More ominous sounding.
Very much so.
Because we did have a plan to do an evil mushroom, like from.
Yes.
We didn't have very much written down, but that was one of the things that we were gonna have an evil mushroom.
Yes, it was.
They were just gonna like kick the show out of it.
Which they did.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think I like it more than the original.
Can't say I blame you. It's more interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, but you made it?
I made it.
Devin
You
made
made
both
both
of them.
versions.
That was me.
The original's classic, though.
It is, but I don't know. I like the ending too with the tune in it. I don't know.
It's good. It's a good time.
Also, major 7th chord. My favorite chord of all time.
My favorite chord is HDMI.
I have your HDMI cord. This is my favorite one. Let's Go On Bard, which I think you kind of used this chord structure in a couple different songs.
Yeah, I think I used it back on the White Fence song. I think I used it.
Mm-hmm. That's why I like that one so much too. They're the same structure. It's a very nice chord progression. Is this when the evil wizard is killing a guy?
This is when the party's walking across the view of the nice lake and all that, and the party's walking.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah, that was like a Lord of the Rings shot. That
I
one.
like
Yeah.
it a lot. That's good.
And there was
Good
Goose.
setting. Good shot.
Yes, but then it goes into me killing him, and then it changes up a little bit. Because it goes into me and Nick walking, and then Bergen, and then it changes.
Riley, do you remember all the goose poop that was around Austin's backyard?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Gross.
The field, and it was all over the place.
Anyway, here, Devin. That's what I'm killing him, because it turns into like the.
I am. It's
Dark.
Trenton's thing.
So you made this after. You made all your songs after, right?
Did you make any of them before?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Wow. That's it.
There it is. Let's go on, Bard.
Thoughts and comments? I realize
That's
that
my
title
favorite
should
one.
have like a comma, maybe, but I don't know.
I guess that one and This White Fence are both kind of my favorite one.
They're similar songs, so
Similar.
understandable. But you like them. If you like one, you like the other.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it. How about Ryley? What was Riley's thoughts on those? The mood it sets is very calming for both of those, except for that last part and the one where it's kind of
Yeah.
moody-ish, but-
Yeah, Warp 2 has got a lot more calming songs on it. It's a lot more calming.
It has a lot more songs.
Which I do
Twice
believe
as
is,
long.
yeah.
Crazy.
Because there's more calming
I mean,
moments.
we're about to
There's
start
more
the...
calming moments of friendliness and camaraderie between the party and LARP.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of
LARP, there's
character
a lot of
building.
fighting and dying every 5 minutes.
Yeah, there's a
And
lot
LARP
more.
one is basically we walk along a path and people drop like stones until we get to
Yeah.
the end.
Anyway, the story is better because 2's more confusing, but it's supposed to be more confusing.
Oh,
So-
just wait until 3. We don't even
Yeah,
know what we're
yeah.
doing yet.
But
Spoilers.
but the
We
thing
don't have anything planned.
oh shit, but the thing is, Nick also likes Kingdom Hearts, so I don't believe any of his opinions about stories is correct. So
He didn't say he liked
Although he didn't like-
Heart's story.
I just dabbed. So just saying.
I dab constantly. My work can't stand it.
Anyway, we're about to enter the gauntlet now because that's like
The Gauntlet.
this is the battle now.
Yeah, the entire second half of LARP 2 is one
Yeah.
big.
This is what I mean about the story in LARP 1 being better. It has the act structure. When I took the story class, I was like, wow, this shitty film I made with my friends like a year ago actually follows all these like 15 beats of storytelling.
That's
2 doesn't really follow
like,
it
all
because 2 has like a fourth act thing going on and weird shit. So
with the time travel.
yeah, it it kind of just keeps going. But I don't know.
It ends on a low note. It's definitely leading into something else.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's only
the
like-
thing with
it's
trilogies
the
too that we
midway
talked
point.
about. Middle trilogy stuff is like, like the middle movie's always going to be like, oh, I
It's
need
the
to
low
wait for the next
point.
one.
It's The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, or Two Towers, which
Two Towers ends
arguably
on
has a
pretty high note.
yeah, they win 2 battles. So
But did they win the Battle of Five Armies?
Where are the hobbits at the end of Two Towers?
Nobody won that battle.
they are at the Black Gate, and then they decide not to go to the Black Gate.
Yeah, they were gonna go through.
Understandable. If it were a white gate.
And I don't remember.
I think
is
they go
that
through Osgiliath.
That's my second way to
Goes,
brain
but
jump
he's like walking
on this
towards one of
podcast.
the
Keep
ring
track.
wraiths, and then Sam tackles him down the stairs. He's like, "Thank you, Sam."
Oh, Sam.
that's in the third one, isn't it?
I thought no, Osgiliath is in Two Towers.
I don't remember. Anyway,
Awesome.
enough Lord of the Rings.
Osgiliath is a human city. No, yeah, you're right. No, Lord of the Rings. This isn't Lord of the Rings, cast.
What's this?
This is the Trenton song that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Because he was an Asian. He's an Asian. He's being a ninja. He's a ninja character, so I made an Asian sounding song.
This is now the Randy fight song.
Yep. It's like an arpeggiating auto creating song thing on GarageBand called Japanese string movements. That's what this is for the most part.
Samples? Really?
Yeah. But you think I got a real sitar and
Yes.
did this myself?
Yeah.
That's cool because I use a
Studio.
sitar, and not the next song, but the song after. So
It's not. It's like a Chinese string instrument. I don't know what it's called. The sitar's in
anyway, I like it. I like
Who
like
was he
how
fighting when that played?
There's
Randy and me are
versus
fighting.
the evil Imperial Wizard mage.
Yes, but I like how it ties in with the other one that also has that similar sound when we first meet and fight, and then the
Yeah.
second time we both meet and fight, it kind of has a similar sound right away. That's kind of cool.
Kind of cool.
Riley's not giving any of his opinions because he's lame.
He likes Asia, right?
Yeah,
You like
he's
that one
no,
because
he's
it
just
is
waiting
Asia.
for magical lands, and he's gonna talk for like an hour about it.
He does love magical lands.
Like I think it's good, and I'll explain why it's good when we get to it. But
The deep anal cyst that I've been waiting for.
the anals.
Yeah.
All right.
Is this someone dying?
Randy's death,
Randy dying to death?
which is pretty much just here comes the bride.
Kind of, yeah. Which is fitting because
Yes.
it's a romantic
Kissing.
moment.
It is a very romantic moment, and then it has the cool battle bit.
Which one runs around after you?
Yeah.
It's Austin blesses
You
him.
weeby bitch. Which I think that line might be my favorite line I say. Just like as like a
Yeah.
general insult.
He wasn't he was just some random guy that you attacked. I assume for having a big anime character. you hate weebs so much.
Yeah.
He just comes after you.
Riley, what'd you think of that one?
It's alright, I guess.
Right. I fell
Yeah.
asleep.
I could see it.
It's getting too dark out.
It's been nighttime for like 4 hours.
It's getting too nighttime.
We're almost through this. We only have like 10 songs. Oh, I like this one too. This is Austin versus you.
Hilltop Massacre, which is yes, pretty much Awesome versus me.
I can cast a shield on myself at will.
This part is like lightning bolt, sleep, and then oh bless you, and then Riley runs around after me.
I like the shield that he casts on himself.
It's good. Yeah.
The little shield sprites that just fall.
Yeah,
off of him.
I was thinking about how to like do that. I figured that would work.
Yeah, it's good. It doesn't. It's not very effective though. He just dies immediately.
Anyway, this kind of has like a LARP 1-ish sound to me, from
Yeah, it
at least
does.
my perspective of like
Very fast.
what I made. Yeah. And the next one's probably my favorite. So.
Two kings pursued
Pursued.
when we played chess.
What's so funny, Riley?
When we
Just
just
a
started,
little giggle.
That was all. Like the whole final battle sequence was mostly just
Improv.
one shot.
And it was all one shot and improv.
And
Just like LARP 1.
during the
pretty much.
chess thing, I was so worried that I was gonna like say
Same.
something that was like not chess. I was gonna be like C414, which is not a chess thing, and then we'd have to stop and start over again.
Yeah.
And you had that whole long thing, and then I think it kind of went a bit too long as well. The whole
Yeah,
chess thing.
it does, but like, I don't mind it too much because I like the comedy in it of like epic battle, and all of a sudden we're like playing
Having
chess,
a chess
for
game.
like a minute.
Just a random chess game that you pick up and finish in like 10 moves.
It's good. I had to cut the intro for the song out too for that because it didn't fit, but it's fine because the intro's The rest of the song is pretty good though.
I like the what is that called on a guitar when it goes like
Plucking it? I don't know.
when it, like when you like you hit a string but then you like move the pitch up.
Oh, bending?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bending. I don't play guitar.
Because you just bend the string pretty much.
I wouldn't want to play chess to this. It would make me feel too.
This is
Stressful.
this is the chess one?
Yes.
Oh, it's not that setting. Sounds like something out of Kubo.
Knight to B3.
King to F9.
Oh my guitar, yeah.
I like it because it's like it gets epic. It gets super epic.
When I start screaming.
Yes, pretty much.
Ha 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 ha. Oh yes. At last.
This is probably my favorite. I just like it because this one I did pre-make because I had that that whole thing. I had that part like on some other song and like so I had that part like made up and then I was like, oh, I'll make it in LARP too. Like this part here, I had that.
It's good. It does get pretty epic.
The scene also goes on too
Does.
long, but again, the
We already
accompaniment
said that it goes on too long.
the
No.
company that was meant over the music helps it.
I was unsure of where to go when we were doing that. I was
Yeah.
like, how long should I go on? How should I win this game? What should I do when we do win it? Because we hadn't planned anything out. We were just going.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's think about it this way. LARP 2 is what, 10 minutes longer than LARP 1?
I
15.
don't know.
15?
15 minutes?
And like 6 minutes of that is Austin's scene at the beginning and the chess scene.
Yeah. Only longer by a. No, it's still a decent amount. 10 minutes.
Still a decent amount.
6 minutes of basically us just standing and talking at each other.
Decent nuts, that is.
It turned out pretty well for just like just coming up with it on the spot.
Yeah, it turned out
Well,
really.
that's what we did with the first one too. It was like
We didn't
Yeah, not
do
enough
shots.
improv. It was so forward.
the only problem with like the only thing we did different really was in the second one we shot out of order, the first one we shot in order. That's really the only difference.
Yeah, Christopher Logan. I mean,
Logan Paul.
what's another famous director, man? We filmed our film just one take for every take was one girl on one take. So
What are you
where's
talking
my-
about?
Where's my Oscar? Is what I'm saying.
Oh, you want? Yeah. Okay. I guess.
Alright.
All right.
Not anyone can pull off a film like that.
It's very, Big Pete chasing. Nah, it's
This
very-
kind of reminds me of a Big Pete.
No, this reminds me of Big Ganondorf.
It does kind of sound like Ganondorf. Like
This is very Chancellor. This is very Chancellor Cole knocked Zelda's soul out of her body.
This
Revealed
is.
that-
I guess this would be the Imperial Wizards theme because
Revealed
the
that
song's
he
called
had
Imperial. So, if you wanted to say like
The Imperial Wizard is a good guy deep down though.
Imperial Mage, yeah. I
Imperial
mean,
Mage.
yeah. I
He's
mean,
corrupted.
Is he?
yes, by the staff.
Why is his name Imperial Mage?
Yeah, what empire does he belong to?
I don't know.
Is there a
You're
storm?
the creator here. You're supposed to know the story, the backstory, the world.
Appreciate the music, please.
I appreciate this. What is happening at this point?
I just absorbed Ryley, and me and Nick are walking off down the hill
Shit!
together.
What was that?
Absorption.
And then me and Nick are walking off as he plays Piano Man into the sunset, which is like the alternate ending where we just walk off.
It should have just stopped there.
No. Because the recreation is so good. Despite Mikey's shirt.
We're all
And my shield.
costumes. I'm wearing shorts instead of long.
Was your
pants.
shield missing? Or-
Yes, my shield is missing.
Where was
Okay,
it?
I left it at my house along with Mikey's shirt.
Okay.
I'm wearing shorts instead of long pants. Austin is wearing long pants instead of shorts. We
Trent's
could've
wearing
switched.
What?
wearing something else, I think.
Shorts in the first one?
Yeah, he's wearing like a little ribbon instead of the cloak because I couldn't find
Little
it.
ribbon. Jesus, gay.
That's what he's wearing around his. I don't know what it is. It's like a poncho, I guess. A small poncho. Not the
call it
robe that
I
we
guess.
had from because I couldn't find it.
Consomme Panchi. Alright.
Yeah. Anyway, so that one once again when I made it, I think I made it to scene. I don't know, the dun dun. It's kind of like an evil thing.
Yep.
So, and then I had the dun 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 thing in there for when he's like, I command you to kill him. So that works, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Dun 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 dun
Hey, hey, what are Mario's overalls made out of?
Denim.
Denim, denim, denim. Pretty funny laugh.
Cotton.
Alright.
They're probably cotton.
Love the ragtime. Plagiarized though.
It is. It's the boogie woogie. That's why I called it boogie. It's just.
Can
It's
expect you white crackers make real black man music.
I didn't know it was I didn't know what song it was specifically.
Also, I'm pretty sure
Sounds
ragtime was white music.
like every ragtime kind of sounds the same.
Pretty much.
That's racist.
You're fucking racist. Fuck you.
I love the way like.
Every blues song sounds.
I love the way. Oh, hold on. The next one's really good, but I love the way that one like opens and ends. The boogie one, because it like.
Boogie woogie. Boogie pop.
24. Because it opens like it doesn't feel. Unlike the last one where the Pokemon thing comes out of nowhere, I feel like this one like starts off like sounding kind of like one of the songs, and then it turns into it, and then at the end it turns back into it. So
Yeah.
it's not even the fucking beginning. Why can't I find the fucking beginning?
Just click on the beginning.
Here we go. But because it kind of. Because I just don't go right into it.
This song is very Mario 64 Peach's Castle when you go up to the door and you don't have enough stars and the music gets tense and it goes whoa whoa.
Anyway.
I played it on the
See,
DS.
so it kind of sounds. Well, so I like it because it kind of doesn't sound instantly like out of place, and then.
Yeah.
So I think it sets it apart. It still is out of place though, but I mean whatever.
That's supposed to be. That's the whole point. Just like the Pokemon one.
Yeah, but Riley seemed to have a problem with that, but he doesn't have a problem with this one because he's a fucking hypocrite.
He's a
It's
hypocrite.
not out of place. It doesn't sound fucking pixelated.
You mean
Both LARP
sentient?
soundtracks sound like N64 games, and the Pokemon sounds like a Game Boy game in the middle of a.
Evil wizard.
I thought we were the good wizard.
Anyway, I really like this one, Devin. It's probably one of my favorites, but it's also better than Magic Lines.
Yeah.
Just has a very like.
When is
It kind of has like a sad sound, which is cool for when like me and Nick like fight.
This is when the ghost of Nick comes and speaks to him. Yeah, it's just sad. I don't remember what I was thinking. when
Yeah,
I
but
was-
it's
Not
fitting
that
with.
sad. Kind of hopeful.
Oh, I think it's sad. I think it's. I mean, it's got a bit. I mean, it's like when Nick's like, "Hey, I'm gonna be a good guy and betray you, Zach," and then I kill him. But I don't kill him yet, I guess. But he's like deciding to betray me, and then I feel betrayed, and then We're both like upset at each other.
I wonder why you feel betrayed.
'Cause we had some weird like daddy-son relationship going
We
on.
did for like a half an hour. The bond was so strong that it couldn't be broken until it was.
Until it was by a ghost. And
It
in this
goes to the
place.
past. Well, walking quite the
Bitch.
evil path. Yeah, bitch.
Oh, fucking. Why are you doing that?
Why are you doing that?
This is good too. Necrotic. Necrotic powers. It's fitting with raising an undead griffin.
Yes, we could.
An undead anything else would have been better, but
Griffin.
with Jig.
Skeletons take a long time to make. That Griffin was a good. It dies immediately.
Nice beast. Too bad I killed it instantly. It was already dead. Too bad I re-killed it instantly.
You hit it with like 10 lightning bolts at once. Your lightning bolts took down everyone. Everyone that got hit by him got like knocked down. Those are OP. You gotta balance those lightning bolts.
Lightning
out.
bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Sleep.
Oh, I figured like
all of LARP is just inspired by that one video.
it is
Them running
lightning
around
bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Sleep.
Sleep.
It all is.
Abracadabra. Abracadabra.
It really is.
You have that. You all have that to thank for this wonderful.
Yeah. Anyway, those two are very similar sounds.
We'll have to meet
Um,
those guys someday.
Level 12 Blight Spell also has a similar sound, but like both. Level 12 Blight Spell I don't like too much, but we'll get to that, I guess.
It's a purple lightning bolt.
Wow. No, it's a Blight Spell, please.
It's purple though. That's the color.
Anyway. Oh, that fucking hurt.
Is this when the bard dies?
Yes.
Rolling song.
So you have
This
like
is
a
a
short,
short death.
What's it called? That song?
Bard's Demise. Bard's
Bard-
Demise.
Bard's roll.
Bard's roll. Haha.
That's funny.
I don't get it.
Anyway, this one is similar.
Because he fucking rolls when he dies.
Aha.
Yeah, he does.
Jesus Christ. It's very.
This is mine.
Yeah, this is level 12 Blight Spell.
I like all of your music, Majora's Mask.
Cause that's just how I do. I can't not do Majora's Mask. It's just one of my boring fight songs.
I like the beginning, but then at this point it's kind of eh. But it's fine because we're yelling, you didn't have enough mutton.
Yeah.
There's a level 12 Blight Spell. How are you holding it at bay? Which I don't know if did you guys like the Blight spell effect?
What is
It
that?
was good.
I can't remember it.
Is Blight an actual like D&D thing? That's
Yes.
really good.
What is the blade spell?
It's just a purple lightning bolt. But
Can't remember
it
it.
was supposed to be like a beam, but you didn't do that.
My favorite effect is
Right?
the
Wasn't it gonna be a beam?
my favorite effect is the I can cast shield.
I like that. Yeah, that's probably my favorite.
Did you do that one, Zach?
Yes.
What's
I
it-
did all the effects.
What are the shields from? Are they from something?
Ryley, Jake did 4 things. He made the 2 fire things, and then he made the griffin and the
What are
mushroom.
the
He also
shields from?
must made the intro. I don't know. I just downloaded them.
Oh, good.
They're cute.
The fucking cute.
Those are
Viking
Viking
epic.
cute shields.
Shut up.
No, you.
Shut up. Wow. Okay. And then this next one is obviously when they go back into the past, so I wanted to make it sound like it was from LARP 1, so.
Could have just used the final battle music from LARP 1.
I did a little bit. When I first show up.
I can see him flailing his arms around.
This is very. A demon train is catching up to you on the tracks.
It's
Nice.
very video game from before.
God, those demon
2000s.
trains sucked.
They're pretty lame.
I don't remember them because I didn't play
The
Spirit.
big downfall of the train. Here to the boat.
Yeah, that's right. You can't kill them, and if you run into them, you just instantly die, and you have to go back.
We'll die. So don't touch him.
So don't touch them. You'll die.
Okay.
Can I like this?
It does. I haven't even played Spirit Tracks, and it sounds like a Spirit Tracks song.
Wow, maybe we're both inspired by the Zelda.
I'm
we
going to
played
destroy
in some
you.
way. Anyway, yeah, I made it sound like more like LARP 1 because you know.
LARP one. Yeah.
Wow.
Final battle.
Did you get that feeling?
It was light. The
I don't
sun
mean
was
to
out.
concern anyone.
It was a bright and sunny day, even though it was cloudy and like.
I don't mean to alert anyone, but we may be getting a live background, please. Any moment now.
Oh no!
I'm so
The
hyped.
doctor did just walk by.
I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped.
The doc.
The
Fresh after a
Len
day of
King
gaming
Fury.
at Apex Legends. Has walked by my light switch.
I wish I
Alright.
could see the doctor himself.
What were you saying about a sunny day?
It was sunny in LARP 2 when we did the final battle. It was cloudy in LARP 1 when we did it. Just another continuity error.
Ever.
Anyway, onto Sullivan's betrayal.
Which is a great scene.
Sullivan?
I really liked it when there was no dialogue. So it was just like you and it slowly like,
Sullivan! He only says one. He's like, "So long, kiddo. I no longer require your aid. I will be whole again." And he does this evil laugh that echoes, and it's really cool.
Because it's like it's the only time that Sullivan moves on its own.
Sullivan!
It's just like someone grabbed it and just rolled it across the grass away from you, and you're like, no!
Sullivan, don't leave me!
Who rolled it?
Sullivan!
Jake, I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Assistant producer.
I mean, Jake was the actor. He was the puppeteer of Sullivan. You have to go back and recredit him.
Yep. Just delete it from YouTube.
Alright, boys.
Oh god.
Thoughts
Was
on
a
that one?
false alarm? There's no background, please.
Thoughts on that
It
one?
was good. Just
Short, sweet, to the point. Yeah, alright.
short, little, eerie.
This is obviously, you know.
Alien vs Predator, right?
Yeah, Predator.
Get to the chopper.
It's the chopper, man.
Why did you quote Alien vs Predator?
Alien vs Predator Requiem is the best movie from either franchise.
Gosh.
Are we
Yeah,
gonna get a laugh?
Requiem for a Dream is a great movie.
Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na.
Oh yeah, Devin, we got when we make the trailer for LARP 3, I'll make a cover of Requiem for a Dream.
A MIDI cover.
On some like really high pitched flute.
Yeah.
That's it.
Make it an accordion cover. Make an accordion cover because it kind of gets faster like that.
Accordion.
All right, so that's not a Terminator.
No,
We get the magical land.
I thought I covered pretty well.
Yeah.
yeah, that was good.
All right, yeah, and then
Better than Back in Black.
Break it down. Oh. I'm jizzing with you.
I just like the organ part a lot.
This was
Devin.
what organ?
Is that not organ?
See,
Oh,
with
yeah,
everything else I've been
This was
saying,
supposed
this
to
is
be
very
like a
blank.
celebratory, like dancing around with court jesters sort of song.
It is. Trenton's celebrating his victory.
I've been like, this is very blank. The song is very a lot.
It's very what?
It's very a lot of things.
It's. Are you feeling the grass?
Are you feeling the grass edition?
I'm feeling like the grass through my soul.
This is what feeling the grass is like. The magical lands.
Oh, fuck it.
With some nice tambourine rolls.
Yeah. Anyway, the organ part reminds me of like Monty Python's intermission song they use in Holy Grail.
I don't remember what it sounds like. I assume it sounds like that.
That's it? That was the whole song?
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
as good as
good.
you remember.
That's
Huh?
fucking good.
Not as good as you remember. God, why do you have to sound
Nope.
so steady?
Still good.
You know.
It's aided by Trenton's here it is, the magical lands.
It is.
It's just loss.
Wait,
Carved
Or the
the
merge with me so we can become one. Okay.
earth. The raspy voice he does is great.
It is really
why
good.
did you do
I don't think he did that in the first one, did he?
that? No.
He just did his normal voice, but they did the epic raspy voice.
Uh,
Merge with me. Okay.
Homie.
Homie.
Oh my god.
Marge. Alright, on to the next one. Closing.
Marge, we're LARP.
When's LARP 3 coming out, Marge?
Wow, guess what? I took the opening from LARP 1.
Homie. Just a little teaser for you guys.
I took, for this one, I took the LARP 1 opening and then put it in and changed the instruments, but I copy-pasted it pretty much, so it's the same, but with organs.
I didn't even notice.
Oh, this is like the most sinister, scary song on all of the 2 soundtracks.
Which
Oh,
is, it
organ.
transitions from a happy ending.
Yeah.
It's a happy ending for the
Because it
villain.
seems like a happy ending.
It's a happy ending for the villains, and then the villain.
The-
and
Then
then,
you come to your senses and you're like, oh god, this is like the Thanos snap.
LARP 2
Everything,
keeps changing.
everything could have been undone.
I keep interrupting you, I'm sorry. LARP 2 keeps changing its mind about who's the villain and who's the hero. Because like sometimes we're the villain, sometimes they're the villain. In the end, it's like, who is the good guy? It's unclear.
Because, Devin, it's a non-conventional story, and those are always...
True, it doesn't
pretty
hit the
clean.
whatever.
Na, 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 na.
Does it do the...
Yep.
God, and it's really creepy how the LARP 2 at the end, like, comes up.
Ah, there it is. Yeah, slowly from the shadows.
Very scary. It scares me. Every time I shit my pants a little bit. Ooh, I'm not even watching it, and I'm already
No,
gushing.
you don't. Stop it.
Yeah. Yeah. All I did was copy paste the opening of LARP 1 into that, and
It's much scary.
Classic,
Which,
classic LARP sound.
which is slow. It's not that slow. It's not that slow in that way, Riley. Because you
not
said it
that
was slow in the opening.
but it's
of
still
LARP
pretty
1, but-
slow.
What do you mean slow? What's hard to mean slow?
Last one more song, which I mean, it's not really technically even a LARP song. It's
No.
more of a,
It's a
more
cover.
of a,
It's
it's
one
a
of the covers.
Harambe song.
What? You...
It's an electric guitar MIDI on GarageBand, which is not a good MIDI.
Why did you do da-da-da instead of da-da?
I'm pretty sure that's how it is in the actual song.
That's not
We
it.
listened to it while making it, so
We
I'm
did.
fairly certain.
I'm pretty
that
sure it's
that's
da-da, da-da, and you did da-da, da-da.
Instead of that.
I'm pretty sure it's done.
I can play the actual fucking song if you want, but
Nope, we can't do that. No.
Yeah, that'd be a
Copyright strike. Alright, what's your
Just a
final review,
copyright strike
Bump?
ourselves.
I'm interested to hear what yours is, Riley, since you're the outsider.
Alright,
Yeah, we were giving.
we gotta go way back for music history for what I think. Because I think this, honestly, is like music coming back to life. You all know about the day the music died, right?
Yeah,
Let me refresh you.
The day the music
refresh you.
died.
1910.
I was
started. 1920. Stop. Classical. Beethoven. Bach.
Yes, 1920.
1920.
1930. Jazz. The Charleston. 1940. Classic rock. The Beatles. Elvis.
Mark was still alive at
1950.
this point.
Punk
He saw the
music.
Beatles.
Green Day. Nirvana. 1960. 80s music. Duran Duran. Guns N' Roses. 1970. Rap appears. Tupac, Biggie, Eminem. 1980. Bad artists start to appear. Justin Bieber, Lil Wayne, and still have good artists like Panic at the Disco and My Chemical Romance.
Oh, okay.
1990. More bad music. Kesha, Foo Fighters. 2000. Bad music takes over. Smash Mouth, U2. 2010, Steve Jobs dies. Justin Bieber takes over. RIP music. Goodbye. But 2019, I think the music came back.
LARP 1 was released,
Yep.
and the music fans all over the world rejoiced.
That was in
because
that was in
music came back to
2018.
life. No, 2019. So right. Beethoven was alive in 1920.
He was.
He's still alive today.
He is.
He lives in my basement.
That's how you were able to make such good music.
He was making it for me. It's all a lie. I didn't have anything to do with it.
Well, you heard it here first.
Beethoven was just going like bang, bang, bang. I was like, yes.
Was
All
that
he
we
wants
were
to do is
number
bang.
one?
All day.
Was that some weird number one?
Da da da.
Bang, bang,
Da, da,
bang,
da.
bang, 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 bang.
No, da da da.
Ba, ba, ba.
Ba ba ba.
Anyway, what did you actually think, Riley?
It's good. I like it all. It's
Give
all
it a
good.
score
Like I said, I
of
realized
7.
how much slower and more brooding LARP 1 is.
Yeah, I haven't really thought of that either.
Good stuff.
But like I said, I feel like the second one fits as like better as like a whole collective.
Zach, would you say that LARP as a whole is your way of expressing your deeper emotions, which words cannot express?
Well, of course.
Okay. I thought so.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's deep. That's real deep.
Oh, Zach, you misspelled minute. You spelled it minuet.
Yeah.
Really,
Pointed that
I
out
know.
way before.
screenshot that and put it in the video.
No, don't.
That's what we end on.
My
We end
career will
with
be
that.
ruined. My career will be ruined.
Zoom in on it. Zoom in
And
on
I'll
it.
be kicked out of life.
They'll never hire you to direct
I'll be removed
Jurassic
from
World
life.
15.
Okay, Mr. How did you realize my dream?
To do Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
World?
13.
The greatest one.
It will be. Anyway, Devin, what's your overall thoughts?
I think they're both pretty good.
Which one do you like more, though? Do you like one more?
I like LARP 1 more
Alright.
on the whole.
I think they're both pretty rad.
I think I said I prefer LARP 2, I think.
Interesting.
The OST. We're talking strictly the OST. I do like the video more, too, but strictly talking OST, I like the second ones more.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that sounds pretentious because I made more of the songs, but...
No, it's fine. You get it. They're both different,
good, though,
and yet
yeah.
similar.
Wow, it's almost...
Almost like
almost-
they were made by the same person
Two
at
people.
different points. In
The
their lives.
same two people.
Who?
The same two people.
Beethoven and
Mozart.
Mozart and Beethoven.
Yeah, I have
In
Mozart in my
hand.
basement.
Oh shoot! Where'd you get that
And you have Beethoven, so yeah.
thing? Well, color me impressed.
Well, we're just barking up our own trees.
I love doing that.
Yeah.
Don't forget to zoom on Minuet, Riley.
Don't do that. I was
we
in the
doing
middle of a dungeon. I didn't have time to spell out minute.
Mr. Hollywood, look at
So-
this boy. Look at his homophobic tweets.
No, don't look
how
at it.
he
We're gonna do that too.
leads into
Alright.
things.
This was a good
Don't look at
time.
it.
We did good.
Don't look at it.
Okay, you guys.
Zach, when you become a big director, you're gonna do
You
that.
wait, so Zach,
Don't look at it.
hold on. Zach liked LARP 1 most.
You like LARP 2 more.
Zach liked LARP 2 more, you liked LARP 1 more, and I liked them both equally. Wow, what a split. What a fucking... Zach, how many beats out of a tap, or whatever your ranking system
How many
is?
beats do you give it out of 5
How many beats?
That
Is
was your-
this
that
my
was your
rating
rating.
from when I was on the Humans one forever ago?
Yeah.
Beats out of
Is it a
5.
jam?
I'd say they're both although I like the second one, I prefer the second one. They're both like good old they're both crispy jams.
How many beats though out of 5?
I would say 4.5 for
So
both
if it
of
came
them.
on the radio.
If it came on the radio, you would not change.
No,
You'd continue to listen.
I would be enthralled.
Same. I would be like, what is this? My ears are blown off. Alright. How about you, Devin? Good stuff, yeah? 50 beats?
Yes, I already
50?
said that. How many
100
beats
beats
would I
out.
give it? I'd give it 4 beats out of 5 beats.
Out of
Another
5
beat on
wives.
the way. Here it is.
Is that a 5 out of 5?
4 beats out of 5 wives.
Whoa.
That's my
Well,
final
that's not
rating.
okay.
Don't murder
okay.
your wife.
That's not okay. Should we end it? Should we end it with a tease of Live 3 music?
I'm not married yet, so it's alright.
Sure.
Should we
Coming at you
tease?
live, exclusive
Ooh.
Music Investigate Cast podcast. We have the
Do I have
first,
permission to play one of yours, Devin?
Sneak peek.
I don't know.
the first
Whatever you
exclusive sneak peek of a LARP 3 music. Here we go.
Whichever is do you think is the best without giving too much of the story away?
Oh Christ! I'll just play the. I have it on here. I don't know. Hold on. In my downloads, I guess I'll just play mine that I made, but not the whole
Okay.
thing because it's long. So I did pre-make one song. It's not finished yet. I'll probably work on it more, but I know I think I showed you, Devin, at some point. So you
I
might,
can't
you
recall.
might sound familiar.
the fucking Temmie village? Fucking Undertale weeb.
That doesn't sound like the Temmie Village wall, you loon. Yes, I have heard this.
Holy shit. We're finally getting into the GameCube era.
Yeah, I can hear this as you walk around some random place in a GameCube game.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's that aisle? No, it's not. It's not.
Outside Isle actually is a remix of Kokiri Village.
Holy fuck. Maybe by LARP 10 will finally sound like modern day PS4 games.
I'll
That's fun.
have, yeah. Modern day. Why PS4? Why not any other game?
I suppose by LARP 10 will be on the PS5.
And you were doing Nintendo, so it has to be Wii. It has to be Switch.
Okay, sure.
Obviously.
But Switch games still sound like GameCube games half the time.
Well, I don't get your point.
I do. Alright. Good stuff, guys. 10 out of 10. I think this was the longest, best music game.
Wait, did you say that Switch music sounds like GameCube music?
Depending on the game.
Yeah, obviously.
Yes.
Well, half of them are orchestrated now. There were no orchestrated scores on the GameCube. Period.
That's true.
It was all MIDI.
All MIDI, all time.
All MIDI.
I was
All
joking.
MIDI,
I was
all
joking.
time, all MIDI,
I was
all
joking.
time,
Switch
all
Have
MIDI,
you
all
even
time.
heard Mario Odyssey's song that goes like... Da, da,
Oh my god, guys, we can have actual, like, vocal lyrics in
Odyssey
one of the LARP.
is the Mario
We already talked about this.
Odyssey.
Trent's gonna sing some like weird language. Some
Elvish.
Elvish.
His-
I kinda
his
wanted to
speaking
go through with our singing,
Kenya, or
On My Way.
Quenya. Quenya.
On my way.
On My Way, I want to
Darn.
sing that, but...
Numenorian. That's not Elvish.
Considering Devin already made 40 minutes worth of LARP 3 songs,
So we'll probably be good.
and then I already made that 3.5-minute song. So.
You have the finale, then?
Yeah, I
Are
do have
three
the
the last
finale.
one, or is it just the end of the Xehanort saga? I'll take that snort as a yes. Alright. Bye.
Bye.